say a very warm welcome, Mrs. Koff. Mrs. Koff is the MICE manager of Thailand, and she will now give us an introduction. And once she is done, she will hand over to our lovely colleague Voleak, sitting in Cambodia. She is our MICE leader in Cambodia. But now it's time to say, from my side, goodbye for a moment. Relax, have fun, and welcome to Thailand.
Thanks, Norman, for your handing over. So allow me to share the screen with you. I hope everyone can see my screen now, right? So the contents that I will cover today, it should last around 20 minutes. We will talk about the three main destination, which is Bangkok, Phuket, and Chiang Mai. Okay, but before we go further into the details of each provinces, I would like to tell you why MICE in Thailand, right? So as you can see here, the points like we have dramatic varying landscapes from mountains to beaches, all connected by excellent air and land networks. So it means that whether you come to Bangkok and you would like to combine the destination Bangkok with Phuket, you can arrive in Bangkok and then continue to Phuket, and then you can fly back to your Germany out from Phuket, because both Bangkok and Phuket is a hub for international flights. So no worry about the domestic flight or any connection flight. Apart from that, we have like a stunning spiritual monuments like temples, like palaces. Apart from Bangkok, we have another province around Bangkok that we can show you the architecture. And we have also the outstanding Thai cuisine, like Thai famous dish, we know Tom Yam Goong and we know Pad Thai, right? And other than that, we also have mountains in Chiang Mai in the north of Thailand, the city landscape in the capital of Thailand, Bangkok, and then we also have island and beaches and different beaches like Phuket, also Mui or Krabi. And other than that, we have the international hotels brands like IHG, Marriott, and so on. Let's start with the whole picture of the Thailand map, right? First, I said that, okay, we have like 4 or 5 destinations, like main destinations when it comes to the MICE trip. So usually Bangkok is the capital city that we cannot miss. And then if we want to combine, like, okay, we have like extensive visit in Bangkok, and then we want like some relaxing moments, we go down by plane to Phuket, which is like 1.5 hours, or we can go to Krabi too, which is 1.5 hours by plane. And if the sea is not the destination that you are looking for, because maybe you prefer to have like a green scenery in mountains, so I would like to introduce you the capital of the north of Thailand, which is Chiang Mai. So what we can see in this photo, this is the Bangkok at night, so you can see that the city is divided by the main Chao Phraya River. So you have 2 sides. This side is called Ratanakosin side. It is the location where we have like a center of the economy, a center of culture centers. You can find the grand palaces, you can find temples, nightlife, any restaurant, whether it is like street food or Michelin stars. It is on this side. And you can see that, for example, there are like a 5-star hotel Shangri-La or Mandarin Orientals are also on this side. And what about this side? This side is called Thonburi side. It is not as fully developed as the Ratanakosin side. Actually, it was the residential area in the past. And what is interesting in that area? So thanks to the public transportation and extensive of the train network and infrastructure. So that side, Thonburi side, is developed. And thanks to the advent of shopping mall complex, like the biggest one in Asia, which is Icon Siam. So the development and the, let's just say, civilization has moved to that area. So the difference between the two sides is that, okay, the Thonburi side is just recently developed. So it means that there's still something like local life or like daily life that we can see. For example, if you go to the canals, you may still see people fishing along the canals. The Grand Palace. If you come to Bangkok, the first thing that you have to see is the Grand Palace. And why, right? So Thailand, we have like palaces, we have temples. It is because it is our religious belief. We have monarchy, so we have monarchy has like historical roles, right? So whenever you see the palace, you will see the temples because the temple is where the monarchy do the royal ceremonies, and we preserve it from the past until the present because we want to preserve our heritage. So this is the must-see attraction. Across opposite the Grand Palace, you will see the Temple of Dawn. So this is the Temple of Dawn that you just cross the river and then you can visit another temple. So once you finish visiting this temple, you can take this boat that you see, right? It is called express boat and the capacity vary, right? So, and this boat can enter the canal and then there you're gonna go to the Thonburi Canal and then you can observe and experience how people around there spend a day, you know, with at their area. This is the canal tour. So whenever we have our group and the boat, we have like a jacket for safety reason. Since we are apart from the boat, which we use for the transportation, we also have another means of transportation, such as motor taxi, that we can add to the program for a fun ride. Or if you want to take a ride with a tuk-tuk, it can be offered too. So the tuk-tuk can be used between like, okay, if you want to go from the Grand Palace to Temple of Reclining Buddha, so we can use tuk-tuk or we can use a code. I mean, if the weather is too hot, we can adapt a program. Or maybe you would like to see the tuk-tuks when it is at night because the tuk-tuk will be more colorful and more lively, you know, because at night there is like less traffic, so they can we don't have to get stuck in the traffic and the tuk-tuk can move around. And speaking about it, the public transportation, we may want to add it for some activities. It doesn't have to be team building, but it is just something that, okay, let's just try once when we are in Bangkok, how local people move, right? So we have BTS SkyTrain and we have the metro station. So basically, metro station can be a site to visit because some stations are uniquely designed because it is near the tourist attraction. So they're just like uniquely designed to, for example, this one is like Sanam Chai Station. It is like this because it is close to the Grand Palace. Can you imagine that this is the scene that you can see in Bangkok? You may not believe, right? Because so far, I mean, with the thing that we have shown to you is like, okay, you have like skyscrapers, you have like Grand Palace, but this is like pure nature, right? So actually, this place is just like 4 or 5 kilometers far from the Bangkok city center. So if you have like an extension stay or you have to be in Bangkok like 3 nights or 4 nights, and then you have already visited the Grand Palace and so on. So this one can be the half-day tour. So we come to this area, which is called Bang Krachao or Green Lung of Bangkok. So we come here because we need oxygen, we need ozone here, right? So the activity that we usually do here is biking. So, and then we can see that there's mangrove, there's jungle, and there's like coconut trees, and then we can stop at the coffee shop, which is owned by a local community. So it's like a sustainable tourism program too. Speaking of coconut that we see in Bangladesh, right? So the coconut is the main ingredient for Thai cuisine. So for example, I'm not sure if you know what this dish is, but I know that it is called tom kha gai, right? So in this dish, we also use the coconut. And what can we do with the cooking class, right? Okay, either we go to the cooking class, to the cooking school, and then let's just say that if we do it in the morning, we will have a chance to go to the market, to have a contact with local vendors, to see what the ingredients are, what kind of fish we have, what kind of chilies we have in Thailand. And then we can buy those stuff back, and then we go to the class, we listen to our celebrity chef, right? And then it's time for you to start cooking your dish. And what about lunch? So you have to eat the dish that you have made. And so this is like a cooking class. But if the group is like more than 100 people, can we do that? Yes, absolutely. I mean, instead of using like a cooking class that need gas or something, we can or stove, we can do like some papaya salad, or we can do like some cocktail drinks, which is like a typical drinks of Thailand. So we can just like personalize for you. So cooking class, maybe you will not get sweat at all, right? But you need something like more physical demanding. So we have Muay Thai. So Muay Thai is actually the word that I mean even foreigner use because they know that it's like Thai boxing. So the way that we do like Muay Thai is that okay, we can go to the stadium to see the real fight once in a lifetime. You see how they kick, how they punch, right? Or even when you are at the hotel, we can hire a training like boxing trainer and go to the hotel and give the boxing class to you like 1 hour, so you know how to do the Thai boxing. And I know that you are like you have visited the temples, you have do some boxing, and now you need some time to relax. And Thai massage and our spa is something that we recommend. So Thai massage is actually famous, and it is very famous around Wat Po area. But it doesn't have to be those areas that we can offer this massage. You can find it anywhere in Bangkok, and it can be like a small massage house, or it can be like a wellness bar. What if I stay in Bangkok and then I have visited all tourist attractions in Bangkok? So it's time to move a bit farther from Bangkok. 1.5 hours away, you're gonna see the Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya was actually the second capital of Thailand, and it was like UNESCO World Heritage. So here, as I said before, that okay, we always have palaces and temples. In Ayutthaya, we have more temples, more palaces. Okay, and so this is like iconic site that you need to come to see when you arrive in Ayutthaya. What is this one? I think you already know that this is the floating market, right? And this is the train market. So I had a chance to go there last week, and then I observed it when the train arriving at the station. So you can see that they still put the fruit, the vegetables, and even the fish there. So and when the train arrived, they would just put the canvas down, right, so that the train can pass. And when the train has left, they would just put back the canvas, and then they leave like nothing has happened. So that is the true moment that it is worth waking up early, because you have to depart from Bangkok around 6:45 just to make sure that you do not miss the train, because the train will arrive around 8:30. So move from the train market, we go to the floating market. Okay, so it is like 30 minutes away. So what we have in the floating market? So it's actually floating market. So everything they sell in the boat. So you can, but you don't have to be in boat to buy things. You know, you can be at the pier and then you can buy noodles, or you can buy palm oil, a coconut, or you can have a chance to sit in a boat, rowing boat, and then you observe the way that people live around there. People sell and buy things, and they bargain. And 1 hour from this floating market, you will reach a province which is called Kanchanaburi. Kanchanaburi is famous for mountain and rafting, bamboo rafting resort. So we have like, let's just say 5-star hotels, local one. So it will be like this. And then if we want to stay there, we have to make sure that we have an early booking because it is always full. We have done all the visits, and it is time that we cannot continue any visit anymore if we don't fill ourselves with food first, right? So it is time to go to Chinatown to start our first meal with the street food. So the street food, we can from the hotel we can go to your to Chinatown by tuk-tuk or by coach, or even if you want to try the public transportation like metro, you can have it. So the concept of the street food is that okay, you are like a small group, and then you just go along the street, and then you whatever you want to try, we just buy and then we try it, and that's it. But this one is an iconic street food because her restaurant is very famous. Her name is Defy, and her signature dish is a crab omelette, which costs you like 100 euros. So don't be surprised. She always has her restaurant full with customers anyway. So we are we do like incentive groups, so we cannot just rely on the street food. Street food is experience, but it is not food to fill our stomach. So we have like a fancy restaurant, for example, Nao restaurant, which is the restaurant that is located in an airplane that is no longer used anyway. So and then this one is fancy, very fancy, because you can see the animals here that they are like stuffed animals, but legal one, okay? So it is part of the decoration because actually Nao is a spoonerism of Noah Ark from the Genesis. So from the restaurant, we move up to the rooftop restaurant. So Vertical is one of, let's just say, the top 3 rooftop restaurant in Bangkok. So this restaurant we can go there and have dinner on a joining basis, or if we have like, if we want to close as a private venue, we can do it too. So the capacity for this restaurant is 250 people. Vertical is actually on the 61st floor of the Banyan Tree Hotel, and 1 floor down, we have Vertigo 2. Vertigo 2 is like an aircon restaurant, and it is a perfect fit for a group of like 60 people who wants to have a gala dinner or farewell dinner here, and we don't have to be afraid of rains because it is like all covered. And then you can see all the panoramic scenes of Bangkok here too. Another one is an Octave rooftop. I would recommend this one if the group does not stay at the Riverside Hotel, because this Octave rooftop is actually on the Sukhumvit area. And in Sukhumvit area is like a city hotel. So it is better that, okay, we take like, we stay at some hotel around this restaurant and go there. As I mentioned earlier, that the river plays an important role. Water and rivers are the main like elements that Thai people need to have, right? So a dinner cruise along the river will give you like special experience, you know. So so far we have 3 cruises actually that are managed by the hotels. So we have Saffron Cruise, we have Horizon Cruise by Shangri-La, and then we have Manora Cruise by Anantara Riverside, and the rest is like a private company. So the cruise can accommodate like from 20 people, and the biggest that we have so far in the market can accommodate up to 700 people. This is an example of the hotel. For example, for Nantara Riverside Resort, it is like a riverside hotel. And just for your information, that when it comes to the riverside hotel, they always have like the shuttle boat to transfer the guests to the main pier so that they can go and enjoy their free time. And then we have the Marriott branch. I mean, a lot of Marriott branch in Bangkok, and this one is the Marriott Marquis, which is in Sukhumvit area. This one is a nice hotel because they have like a spacious ballroom. And then Mandarin Oriental for a group, like an exclusive group who can afford the service, who can afford like the service of Mandarin Oriental, you know. And this one is the one that I mentioned in Kanchanaburi. That, okay, it's like a bamboo rafting. And this one is also 5-star. So we have seen everything in Bangkok, and it's time now that we will fly to Phuket, right? So this is the Phuket town, and this is the picture of the market that is open only on Sunday after 4 p.m. Okay, so you can see the building here that we still preserve because these buildings are the Chino-Portuguese one. And when you go there, you can see the colorful buildings and the architecture of Chino-Portuguese. Allow me to explain further about the map of Phuket. Okay, so when you fly down from Bangkok to Phuket, you're gonna arrive at the airport, which is in the north of Phuket. Okay, and then along the west side, you see the Mai Khao Beach, Bang Khao Beach, and all the beaches. Okay, we have all the beaches here, and all the hotels and accommodation will be on the west side mostly, because the beach on the west side is better than the beaches on the east side. And on the east side, so you have Phuket Town, the colorful building that you have just seen, and then you have the piers. I mean, there are different piers here. And why the pier have to be on this side? Because you can see that PP is here, right? And then you can see that the James Bond Island is here. So just to make you understand it further, I have this map. So you have seen Phuket here, right? And then from Phuket, you need to get to the pier on the east side, and then you take a speedboat just to go to PP. For PP, you cannot go from other type of boat but speedboat because the distance is quite far. And then from Phuket to James Bond Island, which is around here, so it's like another hour, 1 hour from Phuket Pier to the James Bond Pier. There's also an interesting destination, like a new destination. So it is called Khao Lak. Khao Lak is for people who wants to stay with the tranquility, peace of mind, you know, because in Phuket you can find like nightlife or vibrancy, you know, but for Khao Lak, if you want to just stay calm there, so this is the destination that we would recommend too. So from Khao Lak, you can go to Sulin Island or Similan Island, which are famous for the white sand beaches. This is the James Bond Island. So whenever we have this excursion, there we also include the canoe and kayak in. And James Bond Island, we go to visit Panyi Island. So what is Panyi Island? Panyi Island is a Muslim village. They live here. So if you have lunch here, you cannot buy any beer here because due to the religious belief, right? So the highlight here is that, okay, you can go there and then you can see how they have a school, they have a community, they have houses because they live there. And then they also have like a floating football field here. So I have a group who just bring a football and then they play it with the kids around there. This is the PP Island. This is the famous Maya Bay. That is filmed The Beach, right? The film by Leonardo DiCaprio. And then this is the boat that we use. I need to show you this one, the long-tail boat, but I need to tell you that this boat, we will not use it for group because it capacity is only for 2 or 3 packs, but it is like an iconic thing that you will see it when you arrive in Krabi. But we use this one, the speedboat, 2 engines or 3 engines, or we use this one for Phang Nga. So for James Bond Island. So people will sit here and they can have lunch on board. So this is like restaurant that we have, like Beach Wife, Beach Club. And so this is the Calido. So if you have like a farewell dinner, we can have it here. And for the gala dinner, so you have like Blue Elephant. You can see. And then with Chiang Mai, I would make it short here because Chiang Mai is actually, if you don't want to, if the beach destination is not your favorite, so we go to the green, to the mountain, to the high destination, which is in the north. So it's Chiang Mai. You can see the flowers. You can experience some slow life there. That is what Chiang Mai is for. And then since due to its location, which is like above the sea level, so they have like tea plantation and they have like a coffee plantation. So we can have an excursion to try and to pluck the tea leaf, and then they have like the taste of the tea and the coffee there. And we close it here with the Modified Cultural Center. So actually, the dinner can be like a farewell dinner, right? So people get dressed in like a Thai costumes, and then they have like try the local meals here, and then they can get in the Thai costume here, right? And when they get back to the hotel, like they will buy some pillow gifts. So we can do this. We can prepare this for you in advance. So we have like greenery, we have like elephant, which is a symbol, and then we have like a small gift like a chocolate. And so this is it. So I will move to the video so that you can see the recap of the Thailand destination again, and I will hand over to my colleagues. So the Thailand destination is finished.
Okay. So thank you, Kof. Hello, everyone. My name is Voleak, incentive leader in Cambodia. So after you are landing and you visit the whole journey in Thailand, so let's take off again and start to fasten your seatbelt and continue to Cambodia. So let me share you the screen. Okay, please let me know if you can see my screen, right? Okay, so if so let me start for Cambodia. So for Cambodia, it's one of the countries among Southeast Asia, and I'm going to continue from my team Thailand. So the contents that I'm going to cover for Cambodia, why is my in Cambodia, and where to go, and how we can craft the better and interesting program for incentive and MICE in Cambodia, and experience while you are in Siem Reap on the islands, more effects, and some recommendation for the accommodation that we always operate and work with them for incentive. And the last point is about travel responsible, sustainable actions. So yes. So why is mine in Cambodia? So as everyone know about Cambodia from the word Angkor Wat Temple, which is the world heritage site, one of the most iconic temple. However, apart from the Angkor Wat Temple, we can also offer more intimate and adventurous explorations of other temple that you could ever imagine. In addition to the Angkor Wat Temple. And the second point is about the authentic countryside of the Big 10 tracks. So here the group's incentive gonna discover rural experience that the participant gonna experiencing traditional Cambodian hospitalities and also our daily life. What is important, you're gonna witness why Cambodia is the land of small populations when you visit in Cambodia. And the third point is about abundance of my products. Yes, here I could say that you're gonna discover varieties of, from the historical temple to the countryside experiences, witness from the wellness to the adventure experience. What is important, the unique selling point for us is like short-term transfer, less than 30 minutes, and there's no traffic jam, which is make Cambodia seem real different from other destinations. And we have excellent experiencing guide in German language, I would say that always appreciate from our client, and comfortable transportation, friendly local means of transportation with our friendly driver. And the first point is about idyllic white sand beach in the southern island that you're gonna discover the pristine white sand beach with clear swell water and relaxation activities that we can propose on islands. And the last point is about MICE accommodation that we can propose from eco-friendly boutique hotel to the luxuries, one with wide range of accommodation fit to different even size and budget of the groups. So the next incentive in Cambodia. So actually, the top region for incentive in Cambodia, we can say like the first region, the first top rank is Siem Reap. Like everyone know, Cambodia by the iconic Angkor Wat, which is located in Siem Reap. And then another regions in Sihanoukville, but here we focus only on the islands. And the last region is the bustling city of Phnom Penh capital. Generally, this area we're not gonna cover in our presentation because for the Phnom Penh it's just only for the international departure flight connecting to your countries. Yes. So here, how we can craft a better program for the incentive in Cambodia, Siem Reap. For example, like for if you plan to have a combined program with the two countries like Thailand and Siem Reap or Vietnam and Siem Reap, we can craft a better program for minimum 2 nights or 3 nights in Siem Reap, and this is gonna help you to cover to explore the Angkor Temple in a different way. We're gonna propose you with different means of local transportations, including the wild evening activities, Khmer cultural activities, and the majestic Tonle Lake, and also the beautiful countryside that we also can include with the minimum stay of 3 nights in Siem Reap. And we also can consider a single destinations. If you ask me, like, is it possible to do more than combined program in Cambodia? And I would say yes. So here, like, we can craft a program of 6 days, 5 nights in Cambodia. So we're gonna include the 3 days in Siem Reap, and then we're gonna fly by domestic flight from Siem Reap to Sihanoukville is kind of 1 hour, and then arrive in Sihanoukville Pier, and then transfer by speedboat another 1 hour to reach the resort on the island, and then enjoy the relaxing moment on island with the activity we're gonna propose that I'm going to show you later on. And then after the day trips, the journey, the stay on island, you can decide, like, you come back by take domestic flight to Siem Reap, or you can take an overland transfer by express road from Sihanoukville to Phnom Penh, just 3 hours transfer to connect with departure international flight, or you would like to also to discover the bustling city of Phnom Penh that can combine and blend another experience with contemporary style and the styling living life in for the Phnom Penh people. And how you could get into Cambodia. So here it's just an idea that's from Germany into Cambodia. We don't have direct flights at the moment. However, you can also consider the another good flight from 3 famous and reliable company via Vietnam Airlines, where with 1 stops in Saigon or Hanoi. And this there is also a possibility that we can organize a combined program between Siem Reap, Hanoi, and Siem Reap, or Siem Reap, Da Nang, or maybe Singapore Airlines. We can also combine program with Thailand's Siem Reap, or Siem Reap Krabi, but from Siem Reap Krabi we need to land in Bangkok and then continue to Krabi. And the last one is about Thai Airways or Bangkok Airways. There's also 1 stop in Bangkok. That generally each stop is gonna take you from 1 hour 30 minutes. I mean the transit is 1 hour 30 minutes to 5 to 8 hours depending on the flight chosen. And here about the experience. So yes, temple. Generally, when we say coming to Siem Reap just to visit the temple, but I would like to say that you're gonna explore more than the visit classical of the temple. Like here, like by visit the temple, we can propose different means of transportation. You can be energized, be active by doing the mountain bike cycling to explore the temple. You can use the funny local transportations of tuk-tuks. You can do by the coaster for the comfortable AC in case of dry season, very hot. And during the visit of the temple, there is a possibility that we can add some wow effect. For example, the riding balloon to view the temple through the sky, and at the balloon captive riding, we can also organize catering private breakfast at the stations, or in the evening after you did explore all the iconic temple. There is a possibility that we can arrange sunset aperitif at the stations as private, and then the group just take the balloon captive and view the temple from the sky. That is one of the iconic activities, interesting activity for the temple days. And to not just only visit the famous temple, you could also do we could also arrange a challenging for the Sarah hunt that people can enjoy visit the temple by themselves in a funny ways and challenging way. And during the temple visit, there's also a zip line that the client they can take some time to do the challenge and deep into the nature while visit the temple. We also have Easia signature product, our house that can host it for lunch in a quiet area that you don't need to go back to the town. So you just enjoy your lunch at our house and then continue the next temple in the afternoon. And then for the countryside experiencing, so here when it's just only 20 to 1 hour transfer from the city center to experience Cambodia countryside, that you can like take a journey deep into the rich cultural and natural heritage and to enjoy the verdant rich paddy field. And here you can also explore the Tonle Sap Lake, which is the biggest lake of the countries. And here, while visiting the lake, we also can upgrading the mean of boat transfer. Here you could see that the boats belong to Easia, and it's our signature product. That this boat cannot be accessed by other clients, which is not Easia clients. And also during the visit of the lake, you could also do the kayaking by challenging yourself, not just only sit and enjoy the view from the boat, but you can be active while visiting the lake. And at the lake area, we also own our house, which is our signature product as well, that we can arrange for a picnic lunch with beautiful setup decoration by our team, and we can load up to 100 people at a time. And apart from that, coming back, we also have a private lane belong to us, that we can arrange aperitif for sunset view to the countryside, which is bring back all the relaxing moment. I mean, when they when they comes to visit to Cambodia with all the countryside concept. And then let's move to another blends of activity that we can be proposed, like a Cambodian cooking class that let you explore the local Cambodian cuisine in a fantastic way to dive into the rich flavor and traditional of the countries. So here the concept is kind of I mean the step of the activity is kind of similar to the Thailand, so that they can start with visiting the local markets, and then come back to the private venue, and then start to cook their own meal and enjoying their meal step by step. And the next is about the cycle show. When talking about the cycle show, you're gonna feel like, oh, the cycles is like the cycles in Europe, but actually it's more than that. So the cycle show here, the name of the cycles is Phra Pelu Selepa. It's a non-profit organization based in Bandar Lampung province, and normally here the aim is to support disadvantaged youth through artistic education. So whenever you attend the performance of the Phra Pelu Selepa cycle show, meaning that the clan contributes their mission to empowering Cambodian youth through education and art, that could be possibly one of the tourism sustainable activity for our group. And the last point is about the Kulin Mountain Forest. I think you have heard about in the last 5-10 years, there is an activity that the clan they can ride an elephant to visit the temple. And right now this activity was banned already, and the elephant were retired, and they moved to the Kulin area, which will be preserved and taken care. Will be taking care, and we can also organize an activity like you follow the elephant, you see you're gonna encounter and experience the way the elephant is being treated at the Kulin mountain. You can feed them, and you can watch them take a shower as well. And this is an activity that can take you half day, and at the end you're gonna enjoy meal at the tent. So after exploring the areas of temple and the countryside, so let me bring you to the islands in Sunukville. So on the island in Sunukville, we have two most famous island that we always have, I mean, incentives client to go and take a leisure relaxing time over there with different activity. So for the activity, it's like snorkeling, half a day a wooden boat for the fishings, and we can also provide nightlife plankton. It's just one in a lifetime experience, and also we can do hiking. So here, for the wow effects, yes, for the temple, we can organize a gala dinner, private gala dinner at the Angkor Temple. And we also can organize a meeting with fashion designer Eric Resna. He is the Cambodian French influencer who bring Cambodian fashions into contemporary style. And also the gala dinner in a private gallery called Team House. The venue, the unique venue that bring you to experience different a different atmosphere of the artist and culture and creativity. And we can also organize the rooftop dancing party on pub streets that the client can stay and enjoy that night until midnight. And the gala dinner on the white sand beach when they are at the island. So in terms of accommodations, so yes, we have plenty of the hotel that, for example, the 5-star Pumbaiton Zanye. It's an eco-friendly hotel, which is the most the most well-known 5-star in Siem Reap. They have like 45 villa, and then the Chintamani Angkor, Bansley and Collections eco-friendly hotel that can accommodate they have like 67 rooms. And also for the islands, Koh Rong Sanlam, we have La Passion Resort that can accommodate for the group up to 57 room, and the Royal Sun 5-star hotel on Koh Rong. So this is the various accommodation on X regions. So moving to the sustainability travel in Siem Reap, normally when the client join incentive journey with Easia, we don't provide plastic bottle. We will provide refill not landfill bottle so that they can use during the entire stay, and we will not and they will not see the plastic provided. And for the water into the communities, drinking water, so we also cooperate with the community that we operate with the 20-liter jugs to the clients, and whenever we buy the jug, meaning the money will go to the community, and the community will also can also provide the free water to the school. And also we can organize a house building for community, and we work with reliable NGO. And for the another activity, it's participate to the local countryside. So normally when the client explore this activity, they gonna experience the activity from the local people, and then they can provide the income to the community as well. And the last point is about tree planting, which is also a sustainable activity that the client can provide the green footprint when they comes to visit Cambodia. So thank you for your time, and now it comes to the end of my presentation. So let me share with you quickly the video summaries of MICE Cambodia. So sorry, this video does not have the music as a background. So here, the first we're gonna discover the temple, like the different remarkable temple during your stay in Cambodia, and then dive into the Cambodian countryside with different activity, and then goes to the lake with our signature Easia boat. and the possibility for kayaking on Tonle Sap Lake. And then after the islands, it's moving to the Phnom Penh by taking express roads overland transfer. So this is the end of the video. Thank you so much.
Great. So let me thank all of you, Kof, Voleak, and the team to prepare and present this lovely destination. It was a blast and it was amazing to see these beautiful destinations. I hope the clients enjoyed it a lot and you got some inspirations what to do there. And now we are waiting for your go to send us details. What else would you like to know about Easia, the destinations? And hopefully we can welcome you very soon in one of the beautiful destinations, Thailand, Cambodia, or whatever Easia has to offer. So thank you very much, ladies, and enjoy your well-deserved end of the business day, weekend, and hopefully see you all soon.
Okay, thank you too.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Enjoy your lunch.
Have a good day.